Hi everyone, welcome back. I am going to be answering 40 questions for you guys today to get to know me a little bit better. First of all, my name is Jasmine. I am married to my husband Ben. We have been together going on 9 years. We have 4 little ones. We have Ethan, who is 5, Rael, who is 4. We have Ari, who is just turned 2, and then I have Eli, who is almost 4 months old. Let's get started answering some questions. Number 1, where do you live? We live in North Dakota. We've been here about 5 years now. If I'm kind of looking over here, then I have my questions, right here so I can see them. So number 2, what makes you feel most accomplished? Probably my relationship with my husband, with Ben, and that I'm creating with my children, which can be challenging. Personally, just coming out of a lot of yucky stuff as a child and teenager and becoming a whole entirely different person. Number 3, what would you like to change about yourself? I can lose my temper pretty easy. That's something that I am trying really hard to work on, especially with 4 children that are looking up to me. I'm trying to work on that. Number 4, how tall are you? I am 5'6". Number 5, favorite color? Probably navy blue and blush. Favorite flower? I really love ranunculus? Ranunculus. Really? Why do you only question how you pronounce something until you hear yourself saying it and it sounds really wrong? Ranunculus. Number 7, dog or cat person? I am definitely a cat person. Number 8, what is the last thing that you bought? Coffee this morning to get through my day. 9, where would you like to travel? I think the next place that I'd really love to travel would be to Hawaii. I really want to try to go to Hawaii with Ben for a 10-year anniversary. Fingers crossed. Number 10, favorite hobby? I really like anything that helps me be creative. I do a lot of DIY projects all the time. I usually always have some sort of project like that going on, which allows me to be creative in a lot of ways, which is really nice. 11, first thing you do when you get up in the morning. If I'm having a good morning and I'm being motivated and I'm doing what my preference is to do, then I usually get up and the first thing I do is I say my prayers and I try to read a little devotion before my day gets started and to really just like get up and get moving. Or one of the kids come in and wake me up, which is not my preference of waking up. I do not like being woken up. It's very hard for me. It's a thing I've had to adjust to as a mom. It is probably my least favorite thing. I love them coming in and saying hi to me. I just don't like the act of being woken up out of sleep. So number 12, one weakness that you have. Probably losing my temper or being really reactive to situations. Sometimes I react quicker than I'm able when I should not react so extreme. I'm working on that. 13, if you could have one superpower, what would it be and why? I would probably like to teleport. That would be my superpower. I don't like flying. I've done a lot more of it recently, but I would love to just like blink and be somewhere completely different sometimes. That would be super nice, especially in the middle of the winters here. That would be wonderful. 14, city or country? Definitely city. If I could get away with it, I love all the big cities I've been to. Seattle, Washington, D.C., Denver, Salt Lake City, like any big cities that I've been to, I just love it. I would love to go and live there, but that is definitely not where we live. 15. Any tattoos? Yes, I have 7 tattoos. Number 16. The last book that you read. The last one I read was Boundaries for Kids. Number 17. Goals for the upcoming year. My first goal for 2020 would be that I want to finish paying off the debt that we have. That's my primary focus. 18. Proudest moment. I would say completing college and getting a degree. 19. First job. I wrote articles for a local newspaper in the town that I grew up in. 20. Favorite place that you have traveled. I would say probably Nashville. Number 21. How many siblings do you have? I have 5 brothers and 4 sisters, but they're all half siblings. I don't have any that are full my own siblings. 22. Any pets? Yes. We have a black cat named Amy, and we have a beagle named Hunter. 23. Favorite season? My favorite season is fall, by far. 24. Introvert or extrovert? I am definitely an introvert, times 1,000. 25. Choice of drink. That is gonna be my coffee. White coffee specifically. Regular coffee actually makes me very sick, and if I'm not drinking coffee, then it's gonna be water. I don't really have anything other than coffee or water. That's it. 26. Least favorite chore? Definitely the dishes. I will do everything else in the house, but I hate doing dishes. 27. Do you have any scars? Yes, I have 3 scars when I had to get an emergency surgery to remove my gallbladder 2 years ago. 28. Something that you daydream about. My daydream is to move back to Idaho, which is where my husband is from, my husband's family's at. That's where we met and lived for a few years. That's where I consider home. We really want to get back to Idaho sometime, eventually, but who knows what's in the plans. I just pray that one day we're able to go back. 29. Have you lost anyone close to you? Yes. I lost my dad right when after I turned 15, and then I also lost my great-grandma, who I was also fairly close with. 30. If your house is on fire and you had to grab one material item, what would it be? Okay, so this is assuming, obviously, material. So my husband, my kids, our dog and cat are out of the house. Other than that, the next thing I would grab would be my hard drive that has all of our pictures and everything on it. Years and years worth of videos and pictures of my family. 31. What do you like most about where you live? Spent 20 years of my life with mountains and trees completely surrounding me. So going from that to where it's completely flat, it is so flat here. But when you go out and you're driving and it's just flat every single way that you look, it's really pretty to see the sunrise and sunset because it's completely like surrounding you. It's like a 360. You can see it all the way around you, which is really cool. Like you can watch the sun go down here and come up over here. Like you can see it set not into mountains, but actually all the way like into the ground, which I really like that part. And I've gotten used to not having the mountains. 32. Biggest insecurity. That would definitely be my smile. I'm very, very insecure about my smile. 33. What did you want to be as a child? I wanted to be a hairstylist or I wanted to work at a grocery store. That was my two, like, I want to do this. That was my life goals, was to check out groceries because I love doing it. I love being organized even as a kid. So I really like the idea of like putting things in bags, taking things out of bags. It's very satisfying to me. 34, first concert. The first concert I went to Seattle with a friend who had gotten me tickets and we saw a tree. 35, first car. The first car I owned was like a periwinkle blue Isuzu Rodeo with a stick shift. 36, how many times have you moved? We have moved 6 times. 37, what is your favorite scent? My favorite scent would definitely be like going back to Idaho or Montana, being in the mountains and smelling trees, which sounds interesting, but the air over here is very different than the air when you have green trees and mountains all around. 38, favorite holiday. My favorite holiday would definitely have to be Thanksgiving. It's been Thanksgiving, I think in the last few years. It's kind of starting to transition a little bit more towards Christmas. 39, morning or night person. I am definitely a night owl. I am much better staying up nighttime, but having kids, I have learned the hard way, and sometimes I'm still learning, that it is not always best for me to stay up late. 40, have you ever broken a bone? Yes, I broke my arm when I was in kindergarten, when I was jumping on a trampoline. That is it for today. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. Thanks for watching. To hit subscribe so you can see the videos that I have coming out. Hit like if you liked the video and leave a comment down below. I would love for you to answer, what is your goal for 2020?